So here we are today. Today is Tuesday, November 16th. And yesterday, all of this, every row you see here, every walking path in between each row is completely underwater. And as you can see, and I'm going to show you soon, we are completely dry. Well, I mean, pretty much completely dry. You can see in each path here, you can see exactly where the water came rushing out, and then you can see kind of the trail that it made down slope to our ditch, which is exactly how we designed the field. It really did what it is supposed to do. It's just so humbling and absolutely astonishing how much water there was, the devastation it's left in other areas. But even here you can see kind of where the water flowed through the wood chips here. Even as I'm filming this is, you can hear the helicopter. This is the third helicopter that's gone over heading. I think if I could guess where they're heading, I'd say that they're heading out towards the Highway 7 area. We've seen 2 search and rescue helicopters go over, including one of them being the Canada Task Force 1 this morning, and one medevac. And I know that they are trying to evacuate more people and also looking for casualties. So unfortunately, this morning, and so my heart, all of our hearts are just really reaching out to them. But here we can only kind of assess what we have in front of us, and like, it truly is amazing considering what others around us are dealing with. You can see along the sides here, the sides of the bed, you can see where the water came up to all the way along. And again, you can just sort of see, it looks like a riverbank, the marks as the water went down. And so today we'll go out and kind of try to suss out the situation with the garlic. I think as long as we can keep the water down, I think it will all be fine. We may have to kind of push some cloves back in, some that were exposed due to soil erosion, and others fared really well. You can see some on the ground here. There's a bed. You can see there are still some in the ground growing, and then there are some that got pushed out. So we'll go through. There's another one just there that got pushed out. So we'll go through today or the next couple days and check that situation out. And then as I keep going down towards the end of the property line, it doesn't really feel like it, but I'm walking downhill, and we had the ground sloped this way on purpose for a reason, so that exactly this, the water would all flow through and funnel this direction. And yesterday when I was up here, this was almost flowing over top of that pipe, but not quite. Today you can see just how little groundwater there really is compared to yesterday, and you can see it here too. So we are so thankful when we look back at our no-till regenerative practices, how quickly the water drained out of the field, and that's going to leave us in really actually quite good shape for our crop compared to some of these other traditional practices. And it's really difficult to see from this perspective. I might post a picture later from my patio. You can still see like way back in the distance, way back there, and even further along there, along the back there, you can actually still see giant lakes of water. And that, could be because maybe their land isn't sloped to deal with drainage, or I don't know, maybe it's just because of conventional farming practices. But it is a significant difference, and it's something that they have been dealing with for quite a few years in this field behind us. Every year it floods, and every year they struggle to get that water down. And last year, I know it really significantly impacted their crop. And so I can't help but think that it is likely from traditional farming practices. Anyway, that's our update. Even as I speak, here comes a fourth helicopter. This time, this one is heading out over the Vetter that direction.